YouTube, it's your boy Plush the Barber back with another video. So this one is gonna just be a simple taper on my boy G-Bird. That's my boy right here. But yeah, so we're gonna just cut the hair down to a 1.5 closed with the grain. All right, so y'all ready? G-Bird.
Taking off in this rocket, supersonic, hypnotic.
Alright, so we back already. So this is my wall seniors, and with the 1.5 close, I'm gonna go with the grain, and I like using this clipper instead of the gold FXs because those have much stronger power than the other ones. And to be honest, I feel like they cut the hair a little higher, which I like. I kind of like that it cuts it slightly higher than the gold FXs, so I love using those. So obviously just, you know, go with the grain, go all the way around the hair and make sure everything is even. Alright, so up next with my trimmers, I'm gonna make a circle-like shape, basically a half circle, and that's gonna create an oval shape when I do the taper at the end, and it just gives me extra room to keep it dark on the sides. So that's why I usually do that. And you know, I'm just making sure everything is even and everything is nice and bald. And now I'm going in the back and creating my first guideline also. And I do the same thing on the side, but I actually keep the back straight. I'm always gonna repeat myself when it comes to that. Please take your time when you're doing those things. Don't rush it. So next we have the clipper all the way open with no guard, and I'm gonna go up about ½ an inch, and we're gonna keep the same shape we created before. Once you start changing the shape, you're gonna just mess up the whole thing. So make sure you keep the same shape, don't change it. Now that we created the second guideline, we're gonna drop the lever halfway open now, and we're gonna stay between the first guideline and the second guideline we created. Alright, so don't go up too high, guys. And guys, during the process, I'm also hitting the beard too. So I'm also fading the beard at the same time, and I'm gonna go fully close at times to remove that bottom line. And I'm also playing with the lever the whole time, just to make sure everything is clean and even. Now that I have the number 1.5 guard, and I'm gonna just go up about an inch, and that's gonna just give me room to start doing the fade and cleaning up my area. A lot of people just call it debulking. It's just cleaning the area to prepare it to fade. And now I have the lever halfway open, and I'm gonna go up just below an inch this time. It's still the process of just cleaning it up and making sure my fade comes out clean. And now it's fully closed. I'm hitting the bottom down, and I'm not going up too high. I'm just staying at the bottom. Alright, so now I have my number 1 guard on, and I'm gonna just go up about ½ an inch, and it's fully open. And I'm gonna be using my corners a lot during this process because I don't have much space to work with. So using my corners is the best option I have, especially when I'm doing tapers. Usually I use the corners a lot. They come in very helpful. So, you know, using the corners will, you know, be able to get to the tight spaces that's hard to get into. Alright, let me just let you guys watch. You guys thought I was gone for long. I'm back already. So with the lever halfway open with number 1 guard still, I'm gonna just go lower than I was before, and it's gonna just be below 1 inch this time. And I don't want to hit the same guideline I was hitting before. And now with the lever fully closed, I'm gonna go even lower than that. And I can't go too high with this one because I'm just focusing on that bottom line, even though you guys can't see it, but it's there. I promise, it's there. Believe me. Alright, it looks like we're making some progress here. So with the 0 guard, or some people call it the 0.5 guard, with the lever all the way open, I'm gonna focus on that bottom line, and that's where I'm gonna stay at. I'm not gonna go any higher than that, and that's gonna be our focus for right now. And then I'm gonna drop it to halfway open, and you literally can't go any higher than that. So make sure you're using your corners a lot. You don't need to be using your full blade, full clipper, so just use your corners and, you know, remove the dark spots that you see with that 0 guard. And I'm also hitting the beard too. And guys, don't be afraid to go over your work if you have to. Alright, so remember I created the first guideline before earlier in the video. So now I'm just going with my lever all the way open, and this is gonna be the exact same steps as the side. So I don't think I have to talk and tell you guys exactly what to do anymore. It's literally the same thing again. So I just have my guidelines a little bit more spaced out this time, but if you watch the first one, it's gonna be the same thing. tuned. I'll be back. You guys can clearly see how this is coming out. Hey, it's shape up time. I'm just spraying my holding spray to make sure everything's locked in. I start in the middle, I stand in front of the client to make sure my line is straight, and I go to either side. I'm just tapping and going. I'm not pressing on it, I'm not dragging it too much. That's how I do my shape up. Also notice how I'm always brushing it when I'm shaping it up to make sure everything is well laid. Anytime I use the fibers, and this time I'm just using my liquid enhancer, and doing this pencil trick will just bring everything together and make the hairline even pop out even more. And now I have the razor at a 45-degree angle, and I'm just go against the grain and towards the hairline to just make it crispier.
We got lows on the beat.
Alright, so now with my fade master, I'm just going back to my work and cleaning up the area with my corners only. So I'm just looking at the little dark spots and just going back and doing that. This is how my board was looking before. That's how he came in. And you know, of course, Clutch the barber, gotta do it the Clutch way. I already know what's up, so I have to change his life a little bit. And y'all ready? YouTube, this is the cut, and that's the Clutch way. So make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, tell a friend, share it, you know, and support your boy. And that's how he was looking before, and then bang, I did that. Yeah, see this stuff? Like, come on now, come on, my boy's smiling right now because the cut fire. Like I said, guys, make sure you subscribe, like the video now, just hit the button right now, and thanks for the ones who are already liking it and subscribing. Peace.